Thank you for joining us on episode number 3 of the Doggone Podcast. We're going to really just kind of talk and just get you up to speed with everything that we have done up until now. We really just want to try to catch you up on all the little stuff, because we were in a standstill for a minute trying to get the product, trying to get the actual capsule or tablet pills made with our own formulation, and that was harder than we thought. But
it was pretty difficult.
Yeah, not to get too far ahead though. So let's kind of start. We got our LLC and formed all that. Got a bank account. Put a little bit of money in there just to start managing subscriptions, stuff like that. We started a Google Workspace. Got the website pretty much stood up.
Oh yeah,
it's not done.
It's not completely finished, but it's got basic working parts on it.
Yeah, and if you go to doggonepacks.com, you can watch that evolution over the next 30, 60, 90 days. But we're hitting the ground running, and for a minute we were kind of in a standstill, like I said, and right now we're focused on content creation like this, and also we got our pills in.
Yeah, we got 100,000.
So that gives us quite a few units to give away, as well as quite a few units to sell. Not a whole bunch. It does go quicker than you think. And so if you want to be somebody who's guaranteed to get our first run of our Doggone Go Pack, then I would highly encourage you to join the Doggone Pack or do your pre-order now.
And I know we've dove into it plenty of times on the TikTok, but have we done this, the ingredients of the Go Pack?
Oh, I don't know if we have on here. It's a mix and a blend of rhodiola, which is a herb that gives you a certain type of focus, clarity, and calmness all at the same time. And then there's a green coffee bean extract that just has a high amount of antioxidants and does some other really cool things when it comes to activating certain parts of your body and certain parts of your brain as well. And then it also has cayenne pepper, which is really kind of one of our main, secret sauces, you could say here, that we have in a lot of our products that are coming up. We have a lot of products coming out, and a lot of them have cayenne pepper in it.
Yeah, almost every single one of them.
Yeah, and it's because of the vasodilatory properties of the capsaicin or the cayenne pepper. It actually opens up certain veins and capillaries and bloodways, and increases circulation, and in some ways also can help your stomach create more stomach acid and certain other things like that. But it's very interesting, and it's something that we feel is going to make a big difference in how supplements and nutrients and herbs affect you. So we're kind of betting on it in a lot of ways. We've already placed one bet on it, and we have 2 new manufacturers that we're looking at as well, because we're trying to get certified organic. I loved our first manufacturer. They really walked with us and helped us find the best ingredients on different continents. You know
who you are.
Yeah, exactly. But they may not be able to keep up with the type of volume that we're doing. They didn't realize what we wanted to do. So we're looking at transitioning to somebody who can keep up with that volume. And there's a couple companies that have some certified organic ingredients that we really would love to get our hands on, and we're going to look at doing that. So there's going to be changes coming. Things are going to be moving constantly, but we basically have designed our Doggone Go Packs. We have the designs for them. We're going to have those printed and shipped as soon as we can. We are, working on funding for that right now. We have to buy quite a few thousand just to, get the initial order placed. That's something that's called MOQ, or minimum order quantity, and it's something that if you see that, it means that that's the minimum amount that you have to order in order to get that price. So if you're trying to start your own company and launch your own product, knowing what MOQ means is definitely a good start when you're looking on Alibaba or any other supplier or manufacturer outlet or website itself, and that's a good question to ask right off the bat too, because it's like you find out right away how much how much money do I have to put out in order to launch this and get this started.
Yeah, it's actually pretty important, because you can't really start without it.
Yeah. And so we have the packs designed. Those are going to hold like 15 or 20 pills each pack. So you'll get like 3 or 4 Go packs for each one that we release, and the first one is this, the Doggone Go pack, which is for energy. But
and how many supplements are we putting in these?
Each one's going to have 60 total.
60 total?
Yeah, but you'll either have 3 or 4 of those packs. I think we're going to put 15 in each pack, so you'll get 4 packs within your bag, and so you'll have like 4 different
it's all
Go
subject
packs.
to change, but
you might have 3 if we put 20 in each one, and you'll still have your 60 pills.
Right.
You'll just have 3 individual carryable, pocketable packs,
right.
and that's really what
you get more, and they're not too expensive either. So
so that is something that we ordered as well. We also, like what I said, you'll get 3 or 4 Go packs in the bag, and that bag is a Mylar pouch that you can get printed, and we're going to have both sides printed, and it's going to really just have all the information and marketing information on there that you would normally see on a normal supplement. You're going to see the pill quantity, you're going to see the ingredients, the origin of where the ingredients came from, you're going to see a little blurb from us, you're going to see a little thing from Sirius, you're going to see the basic stuff you see, keep out of reach of children, all that kind of good stuff. So that'll all be on there so that we're up to date and making sure that we check every box when it comes to label requirements. And there are some label requirements that you have to make sure you meet. You have to have on your label 100%, and that's sometimes that's herbal supplements and ingredients that go into those. And so we make sure that we have that listed, that we have the origin listed of where those individual products came from, and then we have of course the normal safety information. But the best thing about our product is you can't like overdose on it or take too much.
You can have as much as you want. I've said this a million times, but I've been taking this for like 2 weeks, and it's made me feel great. And I've taken like at least 4 to 5 to 6 maybe even each day. And I used to take 4 or 5 of a different rhodiola supplement, didn't have green coffee bean extract or cayenne pepper in it, but I used to take that, and I would take 4 or 5 of them as a pre-workout. And it was awesome. Really?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I started working out recently, kind of a little bit.
Yeah. And hey, when you start. Hey, just because it's a short runway of how long you've been doesn't mean you still started. You pumped out some push-ups.
I haven't been too hard at it yet, but I am trying to make a commitment to myself. And
what did we say about that T word, man? We talked about.
I'm making a commitment to myself.
There we go. There we go. No more try. I'm waiting for him to say, I'm getting up at 4 a.m. with you. That would be cool. That would be good. Am I calling him out on the mic right now? Now he's like, he ain't saying it yet. We won't force it. Because we want it to be, we want it to be something. Because remember, you can't, no days off. When you start something, no days off, but never miss twice.
That's right.
That's
maybe tomorrow.
Rule 1 is no days off. Rule 2 is never miss twice, because we all know things happen. And you shouldn't beat yourself up ever. But yeah, you started working out. It gives you a different type of energy. It gives you a different type of mental feeling. Right. That's for sure. But yeah, so we had those bags set up. Tristan got the UPC code that we needed. Right. You have to have like a internationally recognized and scannable UPC code that's attached to your product. So Tristan got that set up for us, and we have that on our new bag design, and we just have to get those bags and those packs ordered. And
that's pretty much it.
And then we're good to go. But that means we're starting our pre-sale really any day now, and that means we've already had a couple people.
It's already up for pre-sale if you want to buy one.
Yeah, it's just the website wasn't ready. I didn't expect people to be like, "Oh, well, I'll make it happen. I'll force it through." And they did. So, I appreciate all of you. And the first 100 pre-sale buyers that help support the launch of Doggone Packs are going to be taken care of forever. We're gonna take care of you guys. You're gonna get a lot of big bonuses. You're gonna get a lot of free stuff.
First 100 are gonna get all founders packs. They're probably gonna be metal of some kind.
Oh yeah, and they'll be engraved. So we'll have to talk about the details of that. But we're gonna have so many other things. We'll go. When the company goes big, we'll go Mr. Beast on them. You know what I mean? We'll Tesla them.
We'll give them
we'll figure something out.
A big old brick of money or something.
Yeah. No, that would be fun. Just because those first 100, the first 90, some of you, or 80, some of you now, are going to be what helps us push this message further out.
Right.
Because everything that we've done up until now, and figuring out, going back and forth with suppliers, and 20 different suppliers, narrowing it down, finding out where they're based out of, where they have operations, where their factories are, because there's a lot of US based companies whose factories are in different countries, and some of those factories are judged on international levels that don't meet American standards, and some are way above American standards, like in Sweden, like what we've experienced, so like some are very, are even better in some ways, but we're looking for American suppliers that are certified organic and can provide a lot of those ingredients for us, just so that we can have a product that is just as pristine and perfect as possible.
Yeah, we just want the best product for everybody, because we take this stuff too.
Yeah, and so the first 100 people, as we go through that process of trying to make the best of everything and redo everything until it's absolutely the best it can be, you're going to be the ones who get to experience those things first.
For sure.
And that's going to be pretty cool. And the reason that I feel you should get that type of reward from here on out is because of the fact that you're going to be instrumental in helping us launch this. It's really, those sales are going to be our marketing budget that allows us to push out this message as far as we can and as fast as we can. So,
and we appreciate every single one of you, everyone that has already bought and will buy.
Yeah. That's really a big deal, and so I think next episode, we're probably going to launch into pre-sale mode.
Right.
And we're going to be talking about the product every day, probably for 3-4 weeks, almost a whole month, after that point. Just because it'll be our pre-sale mode, it'll be before it's actually on sale, and it'll be where we got to push it out to everybody. Like this is all we talk about, and
we're also going to have our regular content interlaced in there as well. But
like each episode will just be like, this is what we're doing for pre-sale today. This is what we're doing for, the Doggone Pack members who join. And we'll have like different promotions. Like if you're one of the pre-sale people who buy 2 packs, like, I didn't think that would happen, but it has. And so it's like, if you're one of the people who buys 2 packs before, this is what you're going to get. And, different stuff like that we'll do on different days, and just really try to get to that goal of 100 pre-sales. And this is different again than most companies, because the transparency here that we're giving you in this is unique. We're sharing our goals with you and what we want to accomplish, and you can help us hit those. They may seem unreasonable, but if there's 25 of you that each know one person, that's 50 people right there.
Yeah.
And then if those 25 each know one, it keeps going.
It really grows.
And you can be a part of changing the health and wellness industry forever, and be like,
that's really what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And be like, I was one of the first 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, so really, if you have any questions about what we've done up until this point, we bought a bunch of equipment. We got a bunch of, lighting, backdrops, microphones.
Ask away. We are an open book, basically.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'd recommend for you, and there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't. Like I recommend using a GoPro to shoot with, just because that's what we're shooting with right
phenomenal. The only drawback I would say is the battery life on it.
Yeah. And if you get a Duo, I can't remember what it is, like, I don't know, Nutro battery, I don't know, but
it's one of the fancier batteries.
Yeah,
you could probably find it easily.
Enduro or something, yeah. But yeah, if you get one of those batteries, they do last a little bit longer. But
still, it's pretty short. But I think there's other ways to lengthen it.
Yeah, and I've done it where I plugged in the GoPro before too, but sometimes it would mess up my audio input, and so I was like, no, I don't want to do that, but yeah, there's definitely so much that we've left out. Like I don't even know, where to start. I mean, there's, we set up a Square bank account so that we could have a link from, our online website to go to a bank account there. I recommend Square for banking and just for a lot of other business purposes. If you're going to send invoices or do anything like that, it's just good to have a Square account regardless of what platform that you use. I just like the way Square does things, but other than that, I've just been meticulously working on the website, trying to get every aspect done.
Yeah, Squarespace is a big help.
Yeah, that's like my main goal in job right now is to get full functionality and completeness of the website. And Tristan's main goal is to get
I'm trying to
clips
get all the videos edited, clips down, getting all the thumbnails, all of the video side of this story.
Yep, getting it all scheduled. Yeah, and we only need thumbnails for like the full episodes.
Right.
But besides that, that'll be fun. We got to get another, we do have to change that subscription over to the business account.
Yeah,
get that going.
I'll get that going.
But yeah, things are moving along, but it's a lot of hurry up and wait, and it's a lot of uncertainty because we're trying to break into an industry and a market that is, it's cutthroat.
It's not very easy to get into, but we have a pretty good product, so I think we're going to do pretty well. Yeah, and we're stacking the deck in our favor, and part of that process you're going to see over the next 4 weeks. You're going to see us entering into that stacking the deck part of it. And if you don't know what that is, you should check out the book 12 Months to $1 Million. It's a book that I've read recently that really made me think maybe I should try physical products. I sell guided meditations. I still do. You can buy them on, excuse me. You can buy them on Audible, but the upload quality there, when you listen to them, it's just different. It's not as good. So if you want even better guided meditation quality, you can just reach out to me by commenting on this episode either on YouTube or on Spotify. If you do a Spotify voice message, I'll send you something special as well. But either way, reach out to me and I'll send you a guided meditation, and you can just have it. And I also got a couple other ones that for like $1. So that's definitely stuff that I can send out, and I'll just give them to you for free if you leave a voice message on Spotify or a comment on YouTube. So that would be huge. And but when I read 12 months to $1 million, I was like, okay, I kind of want to try a physical product. Yeah. I kind of want to do this. And then when I read certain parts of it, like stacking the deck, I was like, I've seen this happen. I've seen companies do this. Oh my gosh, this company. And then he's like, in the next chapter, he's like, and I was working with this company. I'm like, no way. Yeah. I knew that company. I knew they followed it, and so that's what we're going to follow. And the stacking the deck phase is going to be, it's going to be work. It's going to be dedication, but we got it. We have the time. We can do it. We have the headspace, and rent's already paid for, next month. You know what I mean? So that's not even anything to worry about. We got more than 60 days of just, head down, nose to the grindstone focus. Right. And it's going to be amazing what we can do. It's going to be a ride. So yeah, is there anything else that we've done up until this point that I didn't say that? I think there is quite a few things. I'm trying to think back. We got T-shirts made. We got some sample merch. T-shirts made. Yeah, we're trying to get a lot of merch. We're getting more done. I got a new guy that's. His stuff is just. I don't know. He turned around like 400 shirts for me, and overnight. That was crazy. After like midnight overnight too. I know that was wild. So props to him, and I'll give you more of his company info as well, because we're definitely gonna be using him. And I got another shirt woman as well. She's phenomenal. She's great. It's just turn time, with what we're doing right now. I need somebody who can be like, yeah, I got these for you tomorrow, and it really helps me out, really, makes it to where we can give out free merch and sell merch. Yeah, most of the stuff we're giving out, so yeah, it's pretty good investment in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, well, gosh. The cat's torn open our brick wall. Oh, geez. Well, yeah, it looks like that happened. That's but right. Yeah, we'll probably redo this episode, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just let it fly. We could just let it fly. Oh no, it's not the cat. It's the air conditioning unit got turned back on by somebody, and they forgot. I don't know who that was. It could have been me. I think that was serious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it might have been serious.
Oh,
The Interstellar.
He got a little hot.
But yeah. So other than that, we're just trying to battle our own insecurities and focus on what we need to do.
Right.
And some of the best ways to begin with that is to, to forgive yourself quickly, focus on no days off, never
Right.
miss twice, and get really crystal clear on why you're fucking doing any of this anyways.
Exactly.
Because if you don't know why you're doing this, if you don't know why you're getting up earlier, if you don't know why you are working harder, if you don't know why you are not buying the things you want so you can buy marketing material for a an energy supplement, then you will be upset and you'll get down and you'll get negative about the things that you have to do to make this work.
100%.
And
all it takes is a little bit of dedication.
Yep. And one of the best ways to keep that dedication is keeping that why in front of you. It's that carrot on a stick. Make sure you know what you want, and then go from there.
For sure.
But yeah, so thanks for joining us. Hopefully that got you up to speed on where we are now and where we've been. Again, there's a ton of stuff that we missed.
There's a few things that we missed, and we'll go back on it once we...
Yeah, we still have to talk about the crazy dragon lady. There's so much
goodness.
stuff that we have to go into, But
It's a good story.
or the shootout runaway, and from the meat market. Yeah, I mean that's a good story. Who knows how that went?
Great story. I love this.
We should call him Casino Royale. That'll be his nickname. So Casino Royale one night. No, we'll tell that a different
night.
night.
Motherfucker on this podcast.
We will. We'll bring him on one day. When he has like a big 10K win, he sends me like a picture of it. I'll be like, all right, you're coming on. Because he's a casino hustler for sure, but a business owner as well and hard worker.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody
Great
owns his
guy.
own company and works hard. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining us on episode 3. Hopefully you are enjoying it. And if you're not, hopefully you're leaving us feedback so that we can help make it better, because that's what it's about. So this is all just meant to get it started, and it's unscripted. We're just really leaning into this just to try to record everything that we're going through, and our main focuses that we're each focusing on right now, and we'll keep you up to date with how that's going. Very soon I'll say the website's done. Go find a mistake and you get a free doggone t-shirt. But not yet. So don't go picking me apart yet. I need to work on it a lot more. So, but I will tell you soon in a couple episodes. I'll just say, hey, it's done. Check it out. So, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time on episode 4. Yeah.